What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Hell's Newsletter podcast. I believe today we are on episode 13, 12?
Something like that. 14,
Something like that.
I think.
13, 14, or something like that. But, hello.
14.
Before anyone says anything, yes, I am sick at the moment. I've been sick since Sunday night. It's currently Tuesday.
Yeah, we did.
I feel
we
horrible.
did most definitely try to. We did definitely try to record this on Sunday, and
I was sick. Oof, felt like he was going to throw up.
he was sick. I decided to apparently vomit that night. That was fun.
Well, it was the funny thing is he felt fine. We got into VR, and then it was immediately just, all right, and yeah.
Yeah.
So
But now I'm fine. Like, sitting in VR right now, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The weird thing was for me is like I got up, I went to bed, and I like didn't wake up till 3 p.m. the next day.
Even today
I woke up at 1. Like it's currently it's currently 2:17. I woke up an hour ago. I have been sleeping in so much. I don't know what I have. It's not COVID, thankfully. I took a COVID test, so it's not COVID.
Well, that's
but
good.
It's
I've been getting.
There's something going around. There's something going around.
What's your symptoms?
It's just been like that time where you ever like have pain, like it's pain swallowing, your whole head's congested, coughing a lot. It's not like any wet coughs, it's just dry
probably
coughs.
Just have I think
it's like common cold with the flu, maybe.
Infection. Yeah, they're fine.
It's not anything bad, it's just like not fun.
Oh no, it's not fun. I had like this, I guess a cold. I had one day I just woke up with a super sore throat and I panicked because all of my family was in town.
Oh god.
So that was great. Yeah. Took a COVID test and it was negative, so that was good.
That's good at least.
I was sick for like a week. I had a sore throat for like a week and then it went away. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's that's the weird thing about my sickness is like it was probably one of the worst timed things I could have gotten. You know why?
Why?
2 weeks ago, we get an email from work. Someone in our department, someone in like a department of work's caught COVID, and they're home now.
No.
Not my department, thankfully. But then a week later, which is this past weekend, we get another email. Someone in my department, or who works in my department, frequently catches COVID, and we're like, oh shit. Like we haven't seen her in a week, so we probably don't have it. But like shit, still. And then it was like Sunday. I woke up. I felt horrible. I'm like, oh shit. I woke up, took a COVID test, and it was negative. I went to work, and I was like. Because I was the opener, I was like, I can't really just leave them high and dry for that, but I'll just go in and ask if I can do a half day. I did a half day, I went home.
Yeah.
Driving home was rough as shit, though. Like, I was, like, barely keeping my eyes open. My body was not having a good time. But I made it home, and I've just been, like, sleeping nonstop.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the best thing.
It is. It really is. But,
just sleep it off.
Yes. But, we have some very bad news for the podcast today.
Yeah, some unfortunate events has occurred in the last was it week now?
It was Friday. Friday. So it's been 5 days. The Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade after 50 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, before any of you start saying that's a good thing, you're not welcome here if you think it is. Get the fuck off. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm not taking bullshit today.
No, it's just I don't it's like I said before. It just seems like we're going backwards.
No, we are, because like here's the thing. You know what? You know that judge that said like he said something along the lines of it was like next we need to repeal like gay marriage and all that stuff, right?
Oh. Are you talking about the Texas senator, or are you talking?
No, an actual Supreme Court judge.
Oh, okay.
An actual Supreme Court judge said that.
I didn't see that.
It was.
Would you like to know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I can't remember what his name is. Hold up a second. I'm gonna look it up.
Hey, camera.
Here, it was Justice Clarence Thomas.
Justice Clarence Thomas.
He's like the one black dude on the Supreme Court. And he said gay rights need to go back.
Yeah.
Gay rights contraception rulings should be reconsidered after Roe is overturned. The
Let me
cases he
find
mentioned are
that.
Griswold versus Connecticut, the 1965 ruling in which the Supreme Court said married couples have the right to obtain contraceptives, Lawrence versus Texas, which is the 2003 established the right to engage in private sexual acts, and the 2015 ruling Obergefell versus Hodges, where they said there is a right to same-sex marriage. So yeah, he wants that overturned.
It's just terrible. I don't understand why. I don't get it. For what purpose?
Exactly. Like, they're not hurting people.
What does it solve? What does it solve? Nothing.
Well, no, you want to hear something else stupid?
Maybe let's actually discuss something that actually matters, right?
Well, no, but you know the other problem? People are using that to spread more hate.
Yeah.
Because no, you know what happened when Clarence Thomas said that?
What?
This one white dude on Twitter like brought it out, posted the news story, and said, doesn't the and then N-word with the hard ER realize his rights are next? That I'm just like, okay, way too far. Number one, that's way too far. Technically, yes, they're probably gonna go there eventually if they can.
That's what they're. Oh, don't worry, Lucy. I'm pulling up a tweet as we speak.
That tweet?
Don't you worry. There's a certain tweet from a Texas senator I would like to quote today.
Oh yeah.
Saw the day of it happening. Senator John Cornyn, I believe.
John Cornyn.
Oh, even better! Wow, you got
what did he do?
Balls, bro. He responded to Barack Obama's tweet. Barack Obama's tweet says, "Today, the Supreme Court not only reversed nearly 50 years of precedence. I don't know how to speak English. Yeah. It regulated the most intensely personal decision someone can make to the whims of politicians and ideologies, attacking essential freedoms in millions of America." Senator John Cornyn here decided to respond to Barack Obama and say, "Now do Plessy-Ferguson / Brown versus education."
No, we're not repealing segregation laws.
No, yeah, like no, like no. And you would respond to that to Barack Obama out of all people?
I'm gonna say this right now.
I get it. You're gonna say a bold statement like that. I get it, but like, I get it. It's wrong in the first place. But you're gonna say it to him?
Yeah, like
the only black president.
Yeah, like I'll admit, I'm not a fan of any president, including Barack Obama. But like, he's not a bad person to me. Like, there are plenty of presidents that I think were horrible people. Barack Obama's not one of them. I just didn't like him as a president as much. But like, no, you don't do that. Like, you've got to have some balls just to say that initially, but to respond to make sure he sees it, no.
Like, Jesus, bro. I don't know what we're coming to.
I don't know.
We got the lady at the Trump rally, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? What's her name? Miller, I think that's her last name.
I don't know what her name is, but while he checks that, I'm going to explain what happened. Apparently, this lady at a Trump rally was standing in front of Trump at the microphone and said, "This is a huge victory, the Supreme Court ruling. This is a huge victory for white life in America. For just white life." That's what she mentioned. And I think the funniest thing about that is literally the fact how it's like, they act like white people are under attack. It's like,
oh my gosh,
they're not.
Is hilarious.
You're not like, coming from someone who is a white person, you are never, and I mean never, going to get hate crimed because you're white.
Yeah.
Not in a million years. You might be called cracker once or twice in your life, but like outside of that, you're not gonna experience shit because you're white. Like, I think the worst thing I've experienced because I was white was like being told to go back to Europe like 4 years ago.
I think this does change in certain populations though.
It definitely does, but like in America.
Yeah. Like, no, I mean like in America. I mean like in such as like schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I've actually even experienced this. I am not fully not fully African American. I'm mixed. My mother is white. My dad is black. And back in 4th grade, I went to this school that was in the projects of Atlanta, and I was called a cracker
Because that
by all
makes
the
sense.
kids at a predominantly black school. So yeah, I think it does depend, but I do
It does
agree with
depend,
you.
but like that's what I mean is like you're gonna like you could get called stuff like being a white person, but like majority of the time no one is going to jump you in the street and like beat you
I
to
was
death
about to
because
say
you're
majority
a
of
white
the time
person.
no one's gonna
like I can
exactly.
get pulled over in a traffic stop and not have to worry about a cop going for his gun. Like I can also like there are so many things that I can do and not have to worry about being like attacked, jumped, or killed because of the color of my skin. And it's not to say that like
we'll talk about the police here in a moment.
we will, but like, and it's not to say that like oh you're white, it's never gonna happen to you. Like no, there are definitely like white people who are LGBTQ or like and so forth, and just all of like white people who are part of these minorities, like white women, white LGBTQ people. Like yeah, you can be attacked for like that sort of thing as well. Like there are definitely things that happen there, but it's not going to be because of the color of your skin. It would be because of sexual orientation or gender and so forth.
Right.
But yeah, that's the one stupid thing. It's like they always like these people always act like people who are white are under attack just because they're white, and it's like no, we're not.
Yeah.
Like
oh, and don't worry. She tried to apologize for it.
Yeah, there's no apologizing once you said that.
A spokesperson for her told the Associated Press that it was a mix-up of words.
No, it wasn't.
She meant to say that the overturn of Roe versus Wade was a victory for a right to life.
Yeah, because that's totally true. Now,
if I read this next sentence here, you can clearly see in the video she's looking at her papers and looking at her speech. That is what the spokesperson for her said. Okay, so I have a question for you, spokesperson. If she's looking at her speech and it's in front of her eyes, how does she make a mistake like that? That is not a mistake that you just make.
Here's the thing as well. White and right are about two furthest words you can get from each other. Like, do they sound similar?
No stutter.
Do they sound similar? Yes. But listen, as someone who sometimes has trouble talking, I have done speeches in front of groups of people before. I have never made a mistake that big.
No.
Like, here's the thing. In order to make a mistake like that, for me personally, I would have to be thinking the word to say it.
You have to have an inherent mindset.
No,
yeah,
I'd
you'd have to have an
inherent
mindset.
You don't even have to have the inherent mindset. You just have to be thinking about it. Like,
yeah.
I'll tell you this one story. Like, I was back in high school, right? We were doing like a thing. I forget what the project was. But I mixed up the words homes and phones. Why? Because I had felt my phone go off a few seconds prior, and it was in my head. And I mixed up the words because they sounded similar. And that's the only reason. I wouldn't have done that if my phone had not buzzed in my pocket. So it's the same thing with her. Sorry.
Also, crowd's cheering.
Yeah, no, the crowd's cheering.
No stutter. By the way, no stutter. By the way, no like correction of words. You know.
No, yeah, there was none of that.
You could have just done that, and at least that would have been, at least a little bit excusable. But no, you just stuck with it. Like that was just your answer.
Like here's the thing.
And
if that's what she meant,
backlash.
Well, the other side of it is like if that's what she meant to say was like a right to life, as well, there's no way that you managed to say white life and then don't immediately backtrack. Like, I'll admit, I've said some stupid things before by pure accident, and then I immediately backtracked. Just like, wait a minute, that is not what I meant. I've done it on this podcast.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, Oof has been there with me as I've done that, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not, no. Like, it's not hard to immediately realize that you've fucked up and then to backtrack and fix it. It certainly doesn't take 2 days and a tweet. Like, if something gets taken out of context, I would understand it. That was not taken out of context. That, like, the full quote was literally just, the Supreme Court ruling, this is a huge victory for white life. And I'm like, no, it's not. You're fucking stupid.
No, you're stupid. Yeah, no.
It's a victory for the rich. Country's a failed fucking state. And I'm going to say this right now. I am well aware as to what I'm endorsing here, and I don't care. Start rioting. Destroy government property.
Listen.
Be safe while you do it. Don't get caught, but, like, don't be afraid to fuck up shit. Don't make them feel safe.
I'm not here to condone anything, all right?
I
don't condone anything, all right? However, I will say, by the way, Lucy does not legally condone any of this.
No, legally I do. Legally I do. Listen.
No, he does not.
Someone doxed the Supreme Court judges. I condone that too. It was hilarious.
That's what I was about to say. I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and on my feed, I so happened to see
their addresses,
some information. We'll call it.
Was it their address?
A little more than that.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
No.
But yeah,
Don't worry about it.
The justice's addresses were posted all over Twitter. It is public information, but you kind of have to search for it on like government sites in order for that. But it's just really funny because I was scrolling down my feed and there was just a photo of them, and then it was address. Swipe, another photo.
Bro, the comments. Bro, the comments had me so dead.
They're glorious. Like, no, but you know what my favorite trend of that is right now?
What?
It's like, I don't know why, but I saw this video. For those who don't know, the song Freebird, do you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The guitar riff for the end of it is the funniest thing to me because, like, I love how, like, all these things on TikTok I'm seeing are just, like, Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade, and then it, like, flips to a thing of, like, a protest, and it's just people throwing tear gas back. It's, like, Gen Z, and they're just yeeting tear gas back during, like, the guitar riff, and I'm just like, I love it. It's so funny to me.
That's amazing.
I
I think that's one thing that I don't think riot police are ready for.
I don't think
they're ready. We're kind of crazy. Like, we'll throw tear gas right back at you.
Here's the thing. Not only are we crazy, this is the generation that ate Tide Pods, like,
yeah, like, we will do a lot.
And it's not even that.
They'll throw a tear. I know one kid, there will be one kid that they will get a tear gas can thrown at them, and they will try to eat it. Yeah. I know it will happen.
I mean, it's not even that. Like, what you got to remember as well is, like, what we have to remember is this is the... Oh, shit. I picked a pillow. All good. Anyways, like, what we have to remember is that this is the generation that, like... how do I want to put it? Like, okay. This is... I don't think I've ever seen or met a generation in history that has been more insane, suicidal, depressed, like, all of this. Like...
all of the above. I have never seen more generation, all of the above.
Pretty much. Like, the amount of mental illness is, like, the amount of unmedicated mental illness, just insanity, and also just straight up, like, ability to not give a fuck has given Gen Z the tools to just be like, I'll start a fucking revolution. And, you know, I'm down for it. It's entertaining.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
like,
hey, listen, I live here. I just live here, all right?
Y'all wanna,
if y'all overthrow the government, cool, bro. I'm just here. All right.
I'll join y'all if y'all want me to join.
That's cool, bro. I'm just here. All right.
If y'all want me to join, just, you know, send me a message on Twitter. I'll meet you anywhere. But yeah, no, it's just funny to me because I'm just like, holy shit, dude. Like, never in a million years did I imagine in my lifespan that I would like see my own generation attempt to, like, overthrow the government or, like, riot. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Like, in the last, like, I want to say, what, decade alone, I think Gen Z has, like, protested and rioted and destroyed government property at least, like, 10 different occasions.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. It's entertaining, but, like...
More than that.
True, yeah. I mean, just like 10 different like
Ferguson was in 2014. Oh, like instances.
instances.
Right.
Yeah, like not like each riot, but
There you
like
go.
if we're talking about each riot, it's been well over like a couple 100 million.
A couple 100 million.
I mean, you got to remember, like for each kind of like big thing, there was like a riot in every major city.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like 2020 riots after George Floyd.
Ooh.
It was that was like
Oh,
every major
trust-
city was getting burned down.
Oh, trust me, I know. I was in one of them.
Yeah, I was too. I was too. It was really weird.
They were lighting Waffle House on fire. The corporate.
That's kind of entertaining,
very close
actually.
to that at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the closest I got in 2020 was witnessing like a police car burning.
It was fun. It was because I believe Mike Pence made a lovely visit to the city of Atlanta a week before that.
Brilliant.
And went there. That's where he went. We went to the Waffle House court. Mm-hmm.
Deserved.
Yep. Close. Get great. Got us all. Literally, I watched the 75 traffic, the 85 traffic flow. Like I get it. It's the vice president. You know, you got to protect him. I know you could stop traffic for him. I get it. But like, they stopped it at 4:30 in Atlanta.
That's the dumbest thing you could do.
85 right off of Spaghetti Junction. Come on.
For those who don't know what Atlanta,
me.
Yeah, for those who don't know what Atlanta traffic is like, imagine them stopping traffic in LA at 5 p.m. on like a Monday.
Every day.
Yeah.
All the time.
Like LA's got what the fuck's going on? There we go. Like LA's got some pretty bad traffic as is, but like imagine them blocking off the entire highway. I'm not saying Atlanta's like not bad, but like I'm just saying like comparison. Like as a comparison, like this is what LA it would be like on the West Coast.
Think of LA traffic, right? LA traffic is chaotic traffic. You're worried about someone hitting you. In Atlanta, you're all worried about getting to the same place in a herd. It is not really about fighting each other. It is about survival.
Yeah.
We have 8 lanes of traffic going 70 miles an hour. It's literally just survival.
So that's just LA then again. Like, no, I'm not kidding.
It is the same thing.
I'm not kidding. On my way home, like I gotta go back down there in a month, but like on my way home when I went to visit Anna back up in March, I was driving home one night and it was just like I want to say 7 to 8 lanes free and everyone's going like 70 to 90. And there was this like these like few special cars going like 110 and I'm just like, bro, please. Yeah. I just want to live.
Yeah. Where are the 8-lane highways in LA? Are there like a lot of them?
There's quite a few.
One. Okay.
There's quite a few. It really depends on where you are. Like, there are some of the interstates that go around the city and all, like just around like everything. But like some of the highways that go straight through, they will like rapidly expand from 8 lanes down to 6. There's not a single freeway there that I've seen that's like below 6 lanes. Unless it's an interstate.
Right, yeah.
But like they'll expand depending on the area, because like it's a city of like 4 million people or something like that.
Yes, exactly.
Like you need all those lanes of traffic for A, the tourists, and B, all the regular commuters.
Indeed. You know, I actually have a question for you, Lucy. I know you've been busy with work, but what games have you been playing recently?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm like back in a dead zone for games. I did an 8-hour stream on the Quarry last week, and I could beat the game in one go. Which, if you haven't played the Quarry and you're a fan of Until Dawn, you've got to play the Quarry.
Just play the Quarry.
It is godly. Because I mean, like, here's the thing: take the Until Dawn like vibe and storylines, and give him better graphics.
Okay, but you gotta admit though.
What?
Those facial expressions?
They're not good.
Like little.
They're a little bad.
Yeah, a little wacky, man.
Oh well, I'll say this: like, it's their body tracking is not the best, but like,
like there's little things to pick about that game, but like the overall story and stuff like that, the concept and everything is good. The gameplay is fun.
Oh, for sure. Like, and they also improved on the voice acting a bit since Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta say, Until Dawn, I'm working on uploading a series for that at the moment. I've gotten a few of them done. What the fuck is going on with my arm? I'm working on that a little bit, but like, just to kind of place it down, the voice acting in Until Dawn is very bad. And then the reason I say that is for a bunch of like characters who are 18 to 20 years old and like in a life or death scenario. No, it's not even that. They just sound so monotone. Like someone gets killed and it's just like, oh, well, shit. What do we do now?
Jesse, you're dead.
Yeah, it's just a whole thing.
Right.
Like, it gets better as it goes in, but like the very beginning of it, it's always just like, guys, what do we do? Oh my god, like there's a killer out here, and it's just like, you sound so monotone, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. You don't this is not part of the script. Come on now.
Yeah.
I will say there's another thing with the camera. Sometimes the camera won't sometimes the camera won't focus on like the person. It's focusing on like their hat.
I mean, it's that, but it's also like wait, what you gotta remember is like the camera in those games as well is like a whole thing, but like the camera's notoriously bad in those games. And the only reason I say this because like also even the following movements when you're walking, the character isn't like, it like blocks off the whole like center screen almost. It's just like, I can't see, bro. It just drives me insane. But yeah. Other than that, I haven't really played any new games. I mean, I've been kind of back in a dead zone for them just because it's like, I was really excited for the Quarry, and I mean, I think that's why I beat it so quick, is because I was like 2 years and there really hasn't been any games that have piqued my interest. And then on top of that, of them not piquing my interest, it was also just like, they're just so damn boring. Like, some of them are just like so damn bad. I just can't stand to play them.
Oh yeah. Recently, I actually started playing Elden Ring.
That's fair.
That has been an experience. The first day went terrible, let me tell you.
As it usually does, I hear.
Yeah, so you see, me, small brain, don't listen to game, okay? So I kept trying to fight this colony with no horse.
Yeah, that'll do it.
The first colony with no horse. I also didn't know how to use my potions for the longest time. Shut up. I know it's not hard, all right? I know it's not that hard.
This is why you focus on the tutorial guides.
Well, I mean, the tutorial for Elden Ring is, I mean, besides, I meant, actually, sorry, I should say, the beginning of the game of Elden Ring isn't exactly forgiving.
That's fair.
You literally walk in, a spider drops in you, and you die. If you get hit once, you're dead.
Yeah, it's not forgiving at all.
Pretty much. So, but I mean, it's supposed to happen. You know?
You're supposed to die.
I guess. You're supposed to die, yeah. And then you can drop down to this hole and do this, like, starter land place, right? And you fight beginner stuff.
Alright.
So you could just get the hang of the controls. But, you know. Yeah, no, but I recently got another person into Siege. Yet again. Oh, I did it.
Oh, the 10-minute video.
I finally did it. Yes, it and in convenient YouTuber fashion, it is exactly 10 minutes. It wasn't even on purpose, all right?
It's a really good video.
It will come out. What day is it today?
28th.
Not to just mid plug here for a second. However, it will come out probably on the 1st. Probably.
Go check it out.
Probably. But
fair.
Yes, he's very much enjoying the game. I knew he would.
Hell yeah.
He's not very good at FPSs, but he likes the technical side of it. So he's like, oh, I can get this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I blanked. Damn. Oh no! Now I remember. It was the Q&A sector. It was the Q&A section.
Oh, yeah, I was about to mention that. I didn't
Yeah,
know that was what you were talking about.
I was like thinking about it, but yes, we actually did get
Yeah.
2 responses this week or this month for him. And all right, to start off, the first question was thoughts on music production, also collab album when. I don't know what the second part of that question is supposed to signify at all.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I mean, yeah, neither of us produce music, but
No.
music production's cool. I've gotten to fuck around with some stuff from it before. I might eventually do something someday, but like it's not a priority for me. LuciKOH's,
Yeah, I mess around, dibble dabble, you know, play around with some notes here and there on my old instrument, like Muse score programs and stuff like that. But that's about it. I don't really do. I don't got much, but I actually wanted to do that for a job. Uh, Before I wanted to do game development
that's
in
fair.
high school. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I will say I like LuciKOH's more about gaming, so probably won't ever do music on it. But if I do, we'll see.
I will say though, the music production industry is pretty shit. Not pay wise and stuff like that, but um like
The stress
getting
and
yourself
everything of
out
it.
there, it's kinda
The stress and everything of it. I will say that, like, as
yeah.
someone who knows quite a bit of people in that industry, because my dad used to work in it, yeah, it's difficult. There's also
Yeah.
a lot of suicide. Um,
Oh yeah.
you would be very surprised.
Drugs,
Drugs, yes, but
STDs,
like a lot of people have
lots
just
of
like
those.
blown their brains out over like something as simple as like just a downturn. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
it's a rough industry.
Indeed.
Um, but yeah. And then the last question was, what inspired you to start streaming and to do a podcast too? I feel like we've answered this before,
We
but
probably have.
for redundant sake, since it was asked, we'll do it again because this person probably hasn't heard the answer to the question. Um, but yeah, so you want to go first?
I mean, it's pretty much we're pretty much the same.
That's fair. I mean, for the podcast, like both of us have wanted to be like do one for a while. We joined multiple projects for one that never went up, like that never went off or anything. We had like an 8-person group try to start one at one point. It was an absolute shit show of a nightmare because we couldn't get anyone
Yeah,
organized.
we got about 2 episodes in, didn't have it uploaded anywhere, and
That's because we only had like 3
um,
people per episode because like no one could get their schedules intact, and it's like that's why you don't do 8 people.
yeah, like the first episode had 6 people on it, and then
Yeah,
the
and you
second one
like
had 3.
we couldn't get like anyone intact for it. And well, no, the only reason
Yeah,
the first episode had 6 people in for it is because like we decided to do it and we just started a recording.
yeah,
Like it wasn't like, oh, let's plan a date. Like, no, we literally just made the group, said, fuck it, y'all want to do it
Ugh.
right now, and did.
yeah, pretty much.
And then yeah, like the next one, as you said, yeah, it was down to like 3 people. But like, yeah, we've wanted to do one for a while, and then eventually we just decided, fuck other people, and let's just start one ourselves. And then yeah, we spent 3 months trying to come up with a name because we're really bad at naming things.
Yeah, and then there was 2 names. True story. This was almost called the if you were there for um the what was it called, the Google Docs form to decide what our name was. What was it? It was
No,
the Lucy and Oof show or something.
that was one of them, but also I think the other one was like something ADHD.
Yeah, something like that. Which God, ah, which we had a name. We had a great name that we could have used, but it's already used by someone very, very famous, and I
Which
listened to
one?
it, so I can't even. Distractable. God, why
Oh,
couldn't we think of that name? God, why couldn't we think of that?
Distractable. That'd have been a good one.
It is a
Especially,
great podcast, by the way. There's nothing on them, but God, I wish we thought of that first.
Yeah, I understand that. That would be really good for, especially if you're two ADHD fucks who run a podcast. Yeah,
Literally, yeah.
that'd be perfect.
Yeah. It's all right. I do like Hell's newsletter though. I like the way it did turn out.
It's a vibe, yeah. But
Sorry. Ugh, there we go.
as for streaming, I guess I don't know. As for streaming, it's a little weird for me, but like I originally started on YouTube, for those who don't know. I started on YouTube back in 2015 as like my current channel. I did have one before that, which no one ever needs to know about. We're not going to worry about it. But yes, that was one. But yeah, I started back in 2015. I uploaded videos here and there for about 3 years. And then I eventually hit 2018. And I was like, you know what? I want to try giving streaming a chance. And that was solely because of one streamer that I watched on Twitch, whose name was Sunny Day. For those who've been part of our communities for a long time, you'll definitely know who she is. If you don't, if you're newer, you might not know who she is because she doesn't really stream anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I mean, for those who were here about like a year ago or something like that, you might recognize her under the name Ashara VT. She was a VTuber for a little bit. But yeah, she was kind of the reason I started streaming. Because like, at first I only ever wanted to do YouTube, and I was like, you know, yeah, it's a thing. And I mean, but it kind of disconnected me from like the community in a sense. Like there was no like, as much as I respect like doing videos and everything, like I still do videos. I enjoy them, but like as much as I respect all that, there's like it leaves a place of separation from you and your community because there's no like way to interact with them in videos. Like all you can really do is be comical,
like
videos.
Live.
Yeah, like you can't really interact with them, be like talk to them or anything like that. All they can really do is watch something that was filmed in the past. But like on a stream like sense, I remember like it was really cool to be able to kind of like talk to like content creators I enjoyed in real time. And I was like, I want to give this a shot. So in April 2018 I started. October of 2018 I hit affiliate, and I've just kept going since. And it's been 4 years now. I'm actually coming up with my 4-year affiliate thing in a couple months here.
Oh God. That means I've been streaming for 3 years already.
Yeah. Shit, time fucking flies, dude.
Christ. Well, 2.5 now, but my story is pretty much the same, but I didn't have a YouTube channel before. I had I had a gaming laptop. I've got onto PC after I think what I wanted to do was actually do YouTube. And what I was doing was I would live stream the game onto YouTube to get to the recording so I could download it off of YouTube and edit it, right?
Yeah.
But it never really came to fruition. I never really knew how to edit, right? I didn't really have time at the time.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, my friend Ultimate Ace. You should probably remember him. He recommended me that I should start streaming, and I did actually under a different channel name. I've realized that I've actually had 3 technically, but two of the 2 different accounts, right?
Yes.
So there's an account I believe called AshtonMan03.
Yep.
And I think it still exists, actually. And that was my first streaming channel. And man, I literally was streaming like, you understand, I had a laptop with like a 1050 Ti in it. I would try to stream Destiny and was streaming like 13 FPS video.
Oh hell yeah.
To no one.
It's not how we all started though.
Yeah, it is. And then I did stop for a while because me and Ace stopped talking. I didn't really have much of an online friend thing, right? And then I got into Sunny's community, right? And I met this fucking asshole.
Hello.
So, yeah, I got affiliate pretty much. I'm very lucky. I got to affiliate in a month. That's not normal. Like
it's not at all.
Do that. That's not
Like,
supposed to do that, but I was very fortunate.
growth is organic, I'll tell you that. Like, it'll happen when it happens, but like it's rare to see it that quick.
Oh yeah. Like I remember, I mean, I gained my first 150 followers in the first 3 months of my channel. I think I'm at 280, 290 now.
Holy shit.
So like that's like half. That is half of my follows in the first 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, fucking hell.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Now of course, um, I obviously didn't mind streaming to no one. I didn't care. It was still fun to me.
Yeah, I mean, like the main purpose of streaming is that you're having fun, not that like you're trying to gain a viewer base. Because in that case, it's like you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, and yeah, I know. I don't stream that often nowadays, and I don't seem like I'm around nowadays, but I'm getting better. Getting better at it.
Life happens.
I stream Elden Ring. I streamed Elden Ring when I first started it. All right. I got the siege. We got the siege. We're working on it. All right. Things are underway, but just gotta get the head right first.
That is completely fair.
Before I think about even going consistent.
That is fair.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. That's about the whole story.
Yeah. Well, we've still got about 15 minutes left. A little over that.
Oh, do we?
Yep. Shit. What else do we got?
So, in the VR world, speaking of it being in VR, Meta has released their reports for what they're planning on for the next 2 years, right? And they have 4 new headsets coming out.
God damn.
So there's a new one coming out this year. Or sorry, there's a new one coming out next year, and it's supposed to be like an enterprise level thing. So something similar to like a higher end than a Index. So like we're talking like Varjo XR, stuff like that.
All right.
And then after that, they're making the probable successor to the Quest 2. That's what's believed to be next. And then after that, they're making a consumer level of the Enterprise helmet that they made the year prior.
All right.
So they're gonna down it a little bit just so they can get the price down, so it'll be consumer friendly. So that's good. That's good. Their market, they took a loss, actually, a big loss from investing this much into VR at the moment. But one of the points that he made, good old Zuckerberg himself, was what he's doing right now is setting the foundation of virtual reality. He really thinks that virtual reality become a mainstream platform more towards 2030s. But at least now we can get a structure down for the industry, right? And establish grounds,
Yeah.
Get see who all the competitors are, who all can compete, who all can make a good headset, right? Who all can get the parts and manufacture it, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, although I know, although Meta is not the, it's very shady company, very little shady. I do,
as it usually is.
I do like these. Yeah, I do like these developments. This does look good for the VR industry.
Yeah,
I think. Especially because there's a new game. There's a new, pretty much essential game coming out. You've heard of Boneworks, right?
Yes.
Well, there's a sequel coming out. Same team, and it's called Bone Lab.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So it's basically going to be Gmod, except VR.
Oh, hell
like you could do anything.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much in it. Yeah. And create your own worlds. It's crazy. Very excited for that game to come out.
That'll be awesome.
It's supposed to be the next essential game for VR. It's supposed to be the next big thing. So very, very excited.
That'll be awesome.
But it will. It will. What were you gonna say?
I was going to talk about this. Saturday night, I actually went to Pride.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
You did. I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. For those who don't know, I had cousins in town this last week. They came in on Wednesday. Or no, yeah, they came in Wednesday. They were gone Thursday to Friday with my family because they were off up in another city. I had to stay home because I work on Fridays and I couldn't stay over there. And also I didn't want to like drive up there and then drive back the same day.
Yeah.
Also because it was like they were on a wine tasting. I would not have been able to drive. But yeah. No, so I don't like wine, so I could have driven it, but there's not much for me to do there anyways. But yeah, so there was that. I came so I did that. I came to work on Friday. Did all that. Saw them when they got back Friday night. And then Saturday. Saturday was like their last day here. They came to visit me at work. Yeah, and then Saturday night I ended up driving two of them to one of their friends' places here, even though they're from LA. So they stayed the night at one of their friends' places and flew back the next day. And then the other half of them stayed with us at the house here. But they had to stay there since we were a little town of space. But yeah, since they were over, their friend is over by the Castro, which if you don't know what the Castro is in San Francisco, it's pretty much our gay neighborhood. Probably sounds a little fucked up to say, but like yeah, it's basically like
no, it's just a prideful neighborhood, bro.
It literally it is. Like yeah, like you go and you see like the rainbow flags, they got rainbow crosswalks. It's fucking awesome. I love it so much. But yeah, I kind of stopped there on my way back, and I was just kind of walked around a little bit. Everyone was kind of like waiting to go into bars and stuff. It was like 11 at night. But it was really cool. Like everyone was really kind of awesome there, and it kind of reminded me there's still a little bit of hope left in the world.
Yeah, and you know, I was thinking the other day, my one of my friends was working at a he's a demolitionist, right? So they go in and do a demo job, you know, come take down this wall or something, clean it up, you know. He was working at it was a gay church.
All right.
And that made me think. I was like, it was interesting. It was interesting to hear because I didn't think to be honest with you, I didn't think in that part of it was in Toronto. I didn't think in that part of Toronto there would be, but there is. There's actually a lot of stuff there that I actually discovered. But they yeah, no, they were really nice to everyone. They were giving them water all the time, obviously.
Hell yeah.
You know? Yeah. But it was good. It was good to see, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like yeah, I think people forget that kind of often. Is like there's still like a whole world of people ready to love
like there's
out there.
Yeah, there's a good side to this world still, you know.
Yeah.
I know, like stuff is going on right now, and in even many parts of the world. Let's all not forget that Ukraine is still happening.
It is.
I think a lot of people have forgotten about that.
Yeah,
Ukraine is still being invaded by Russia.
I keep hearing about
there are still war crimes happening there. And I think that should be talked about more as well.
Yes. Although I understand why it's not the talk.
Yes, exactly. Because it's like exactly. Yes.
As like as sad as it is, it's not
as sad as it is. We have to deal with
as much as our stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to deal with what's on our own ground first.
Yeah, like I understand why it's talking point in Europe. Because in Europe they're discussing it heavily still, but like here, as much as I hate to say it, America's not in a mentality to deal with a war at the moment.
No. I don't think that we should. I'm not saying like the U.S. should do anything about it.
Oh no, we shouldn't. Right? But like, I mean, we're still doing stuff. Thankfully,
I just think that the topic is just not brought up enough still.
Yeah, it's not brought up enough. But yeah.
But yeah. The world is a crazy place.
It is. And I mean,
But
just
it's
to
fun,
kind of
though.
like remind people, like I posted something a couple days ago in my Discord server. I think that's might be what Oof saw. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was like a little announcement just kind of about the Pride thing. I'm just gonna read it out just because, like, for those who might have missed it and so forth, but it was literally just like, I just thought of this while walk through the Pride Parade, or what's left of it, a few minutes ago. And as dark as the world seems right now, I want you all to remember there's also a world of people out there ready to love unconditionally, a world of people unafraid to be themselves. And to those here who are part of any minority at all, LGBTQ, POC, and especially to the women, non-binary / men with uteruses, I love you all, and I'm so beyond proud of you all for being who you are. You always have a place in my community and in my heart. The world ain't all bad, even if we go through some bad times.
Indeed.
And I think it's like, yeah, it's something that like needs to be remembered. And also, because I don't think we really said it a lot this month on one podcast, at least, but happy Pride Month to the LGBTQ community.
Indeed. I believe it's also ADHD Awareness Month as well.
Is it? I know it's men's mental health. I know it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month as well. I am mentioning that because I know like people have been throwing tantrums about that all over social media just whenever Pride gets brought up. But yeah.
It's in October. Excuse me.
Okay, I was like, I just googled it. Yeah, it's October. All right. Well, we'll talk about ADHD Awareness Month when we do the ghost stories on the Halloween episode.
Exactly. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, you remember it now?
That's an episode now.
Yeah. Oh, no, God. we already made it an episode.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I get to talk about my my Wendigo story on that. Oh God.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. I definitely got some stories for that. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
We should probably do a. Oh yeah, I guess it's gonna be Independence Day.
Fuck the 4th of July. We're not celebrating this country this year.
No, we're not celebrating this country very well, but
I'm not celebrating this country this year. Fuck that. Fuck America. And to anyone who disagrees with me, I really don't care. This country's shit. Fuck you. Fuck the United States. Everything about it.
I'm not feeling very 4th of July this year. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie.
Fuck America. Fuck the police. Fuck the Supreme Court and everything in between. Fuck the United States. I'm not taking hostages. I'm done. I'm so done.
So done. I understand though. I understand.
Yes. Oh, fun fact, actually. I did see someone burning an American flag the other day, which is kind of funny.
Nice.
It was really entertaining. Like, not just because the flag was burning, but also because, like, you know how when cloth burns, it has tendency to become separated?
Mm.
They had to chase down some burning pieces before they flew into a field.
Oh, nice.
Nothing caught on fire, like, aside from the flag, thankfully. It was just funny watching them chase it down and, like, stomp on it so it didn't, like, set a bunch of grass on fire.
Set of grass on fire, Jesus.
It was really funny.
Hilarious.
But yeah, that was something I witnessed.
Well, how much time do we have left?
I think that about wraps it up, to be honest. We're on 57 minutes, so...
We wrap it up for today?
Yeah, I think this will be a bit shorter than an hour, but who cares? Yeah, I guess we'll be seeing you all on July 15th with another guest.
Hopefully we'll have some better news.
Honestly, I hope so. It's been like bombardment after bombardment. Like, when it wasn't this, last month in May, it was Uvalde. Month before that, it's been nonstop. Hopefully we'll have some more picked up news by that point, and nothing else bad happens. But knowing this decade, pray for us.
Yeah, I can't guarantee that. Yeah, I can't guarantee that whatsoever.
Yeah, but as always, don't forget to check out the podcast in the description, our channels in the description below. Podcast has been updated on both Spotify, the Apple Music, and the Amazon device that is currently behind me, listening to everything I say and putting me on a watch list.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it probably just heard me say all of that thing about the U.S. and just put me on like 3 more watch lists at this point.
Yeah, my NSA agents heard worse.
That's fair. They've definitely heard worse from me as well, but it's time. You know, in that case, how do you build a button? But yeah. As always, all of our links in the description. Go check us out. And yeah, I don't really have anything else. You got anything else?
Nah.
Fair enough. Go listen to the podcast. If you're not on YouTube, you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, or your unnamed Amazon device.
Indeed.
And yeah, as always, we hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you in another 15 days or so. Peace out, everybody.
All right. Bye.